Could've left when it got hard, packed my doubts, shut my heart. Every sign said walk away, but something in me chose to stay. I saw the cracks, I felt the fear. Still I stay right here, not because it felt okay, but love asked me to stay. Staying isn't loud or clean, it's choosing hope in between. When silence screams, when words fall thin, staying is where we begin. I stayed when nights were long, when right felt wrong, when your walls were high. I stayed, didn't ask why. Oh, leaving would have been so fast. Staying means facing the past. Every scar we never hide, every tear we kept inside. I didn't stay for perfect days, I stayed for broken ways, for mornings that don't shine but still feel mine. Staying is a quiet fight, no cheering crowd, no spotlight, just two hearts holding ground when everything else backs down. I stayed when you couldn't speak, when you felt weak. I stayed when you pushed away, I stayed anyway. This isn't change, this isn't fear, it's choosing you year by year. When love stops being new and turns true. I stayed through doubts and storms, through changing forms, through nights we barely slept, through promises we kept. Staying cost more than pride, it cost the urge to hide. It cost forgiving slow and letting ego go. I stayed when the future blurred, when every plan felt absurd. I stayed when hope felt thin, still I leaned in. They think staying means you're stuck, but staying means you trust. Trust that growth takes time, trust the climb. I stayed not cause I'm afraid, but cause love stayed even when it hurt to breathe. I chose to believe. Staying is a daily choice, not a ring, not a voice. It's waking up and saying yes even in mess. I stayed when we lost our way, when words decayed, when silence filled the room. I stayed in that gloom. If staying breaks me a bit, I'll accept it, because leaving would have broken more of what we're for. I stayed through slow repair, through learning how to care, through unlearning no defense, through patience. Staying doesn't mean I won, it means I didn't run. When love asked me to be brave, I stayed. I stayed when I doubted me, when I couldn't see what we could still become. I stayed dumb, every reason to leave was loud. Staying spoke soft but proud, a whisper saying hold on before it's gone. I stayed for the future, us, for the trust, for the days we haven't seen yet still believe in. Staying is loving slow, letting time show that not all fire burns fast. Some last. I stayed when love felt plain, not insane, when it stopped being chased and became space. If staying means growing scars, I'll wear them like stars, proof I didn't disappear when it got hard here. I stayed not cause I must, but because I trust that love is not escape, it's stay. Staying's taught me how to stand without demanding, how to listen, how to bend, how to mend. I stayed when words ran dry, when days passed by, because leaving wasn't peace, staying was release. I stayed when love went quiet, didn't deny it. Silence isn't always in, sometimes it's depth. I stayed for the long road, for the low, for the weight that builds a spine, not a shine. Staying means I see your flaws and still pause before I turn away. I stayed. I stayed when nothing was clear but you here, and sometimes that's enough to stay tough. If staying scares me still, I let it, because love without risk doesn't exist. I stayed when I could've won by being done, but losing you felt worse than the hurt. Staying is my quiet vow I make now, not forever promised loud, but proof somehow. I stayed, not cause I must, but because I trust that love is not escape, it's stay. If the world pulls me away someday, know my heart learned how to stay. Not trapped, not afraid, just true. Staying was choosing